Hi friends, my name is Pankaj Manik Jadhav and today's date is 27th July 2021. My today's video topic is multithreading. So we will see today history of the multithreading, how to multithreading come, and after that we will see what is the multithreading and some methods of the multithreading with example. So before in earlier days there are in the computer execute only one program at a time. Means what? Only if there is a multiple program we have to run, so after the completion of the one, the second will execute, and after the second one the third will execute. At that time the execution of the first, the second and third will be on the hold, so at a time we can do only the one program. So there are the disadvantages, means the improper utilization of the CPU is arises, and there is the loss of memory while executing of the program. So to overcome this issue, the next concept is the multiprogramming. As its name told, multiprogramming means the multiple program run do at a time. So if you want to do some work on the Excel sheet, you also do want to some work on the Word file, and at that time you also want to hear a music at the same time. So these all the multiple processes can be carried out at a time. It is possible by the multiprogramming. Means this all are done by using the multiprogramming. So the next concept of is the multithreading. So what is the multithreading? Multithreading is the nothing but the execution of the multiple thread without the dependency of the other. So multithreading by using, so we can execute the multiple works at a time. So we will see what is the thread. So thread is the nothing but the technical name of the independent execution. So thread is the what means thread. While we are doing anything work, it is done by only the thread. If there are the multiple processes are carried out, so it is done by the thread. The threads are the light in weight, because these while we are generate the thread, it not use the another memory, it use the same memory. That's why thread are light in weight. So we will see how to generate a thread. There are the basically two methods to generate a thread. The first method of the generation of the thread is by extending the thread class in the java.lang package, and the second one is by implementing the runnable interface. By extending the java.lang package thread class, we can access all the methods which are already predefined in it. So by extending it, we can also override the run method of it. By overriding the run method, we can run our program as per our requirement. We can program it as per our requirement. So the run method is overridden. The second one is by implementing the runnable interface. In this situation, we can also the override of the run method of it, and we may make as per our requirements. So we will see the some methods of multithreading. The first method of the multithreading is the run method. So when the thread is the get started, is first search for the run method. After the finding of the run method, the execution will be the started. Means after the run method is executed, all the methods from the run method will be the execution will be the started from the run method. So it is extended by the java.lang package thread class. So we can also override it by using our program. So as per our requirement, run method will be the start. So the next method is the start. So by using the start method, we can start our thread. Means the main method will start the thread by using the start method, and the start method search for the run class. If you not use the thread, so what will happen? Only the main thread will they execute, but the execution will be the line by line. So at that time the main thread will execute. It is only done one program or the one line execute at a time. But we use the start method, or by using the start method we generate the multiple thread, so the multiple programs or the process can be carried out in the sequence. So my main thread starts the first thread, second thread, third thread. So if you not use the thread, so at that time the main thread execute the first one, after the second one, and the process the third one is, and so on. So this process will happen. But in this situation, first main thread start the first thread, second thread, and third thread at a time. So their thread execute their program independently. So at a time three process can be carried out by using this time. So it reduces the time of the execution of any program. So the next method is the sleep method. By using the sleep method, as its name already told that the sleep means what, the thread which is used for the sleep keyword, for that the thread will be the sleep for the particular time. The time will be given by us in the millisecond. We can also give the sleep time by using the millisecond and the nanosecond as well. Means up to the nanoseconds we can manage the thread sleep time. So by using the thread dot sleep, we have to give the times for the sleeping of the thread. The next method of it will be the join method. By using the join method, so what is the join method? Join method is wait for the complete of the execution of the first thread. Means if there are the multiple threads are in our program, but we have to start all the remaining threads after the execution of the first. So this will happen by the join method. Means if there are the multiple threads T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. So if you want the execution of the T2, 3, 4, 5 after the execution of the T1, so we use the T1 join. So means what will happen after the execution of the T1 thread is completed, after that the T2, 3, 4, 5 will be executed parallelly at that time. So for this requirement, or for this scenario, we use the join one. The next one is the yield. So yield means what? By if we use the yield for the particular thread or the process, so what will happen if you use the particular word program, that yield keyword. So after, when the both or the two threads come at the scheduler at a time, so what will happen? So scheduler will give the preference as per is the logic. But if you use the yield keyword, if the two threads came at the schedule at the time, so the thread gives the preference to the other thread for the execution. Means it holds itself for up to the execution of the second thread, and after the execution of the another thread, it will be the executed. So means to which thread or the which process you use the yield, it will be the carried after the carried out of the another process. The next is the set priority. So as the name said, the priority means after in the scheduler, if the processor is the overflow, means overloaded the processor, at that situation the process scheduler will be the process, or the execution of the process will be carried out according to the priority basis of the thread. Means if you not give the priority to the thread, so the default value of the thread will be the 5. But if you there is the main code, if you want to execute it at the time when the process is the overloaded, or you have to give the priority to that thread, means this thread will be the executed on the most priority basis. So you can set this priority by using the set method. By using the set method, we have to give the priority of the threads as per the higher the value you give, the highest priority of the thread will be the high, and the execution of this thread will be executed on the that priority basis. But the another method is the get priority. As we already know the priority, if there is a multiple of the 1000 of threads, if you want to the particular priority of the particular thread, so how to you can get by using the get method, or by calling the get method, you can get the priority of that particular thread. So now the next method is the set name. So by using the set name, we can set the name of the particular thread. So what is the use of it? If there are the 1000 of threads, if you want to know which thread execute or which thread is processing the which process, so by using the set name, we can set the particular name to the particular thread. By using this name, we can know that particularly which thread executing the which process. The another method is the get name. So if you want to know the particular thread names, so which means as we given the particular thread, the particular name means which thread is executing the which process. So if you want to know the name of the particular thread you want to know, so by you calling this get name method, you can get the particular name of the particular thread by using the get name method. The another is a daemon. By using the is daemon is used for the which processes which are carried out in the background. In the Java, there is the garbage collector, which process in the carried out randomly in it. So when the thread which is processing this is known as the daemon thread, is have the least priority. If the processor or the scheduler is the overflow, at the time the processor is overflow, scheduler give the least preference to this thread. by giving the set daemon, we can set the particular thread for the particular process, which process is carried out in the background as well. So there is the another method is the is daemon. By using the is daemon keyword, we know the if you want to know the particular thread is daemon or not, by calling this method is daemon, we can know that the particular thread is the daemon or not. So there are the multiple advantages of the multi-threading. We can execute the multiple process at the time, and the execution time is so less, and the process is so quick. So thank you for the today. Please like, subscribe and share. Meet you soon.